artwork today. I'm going to begin with my name, of course, in the bottom corner. And today we're going to be creating a little still life of some art supplies. We're going to use a variety of drawing techniques, but the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be practicing some tracing. So when you get your little watercolor palette, you're going to open it up and you're going to place it wherever you'd like on your paper, as long as you can have the whole thing on your page. It could be right in the middle, it could be kind of off to the side at an angle. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think it works best to stand up while you trace it, and you're going to have your pencil going vertical as you trace around the whole contour or outline of your box. Even these little insets. So in between the lids, you want to get all of that traced and try your best to keep your palette from moving. Then once I'm done, I'm gonna move it out of the way and I'm gonna add some details. So I see that there's a little hinge here. I'm gonna sketch in that little hinge. Same over here. And I've got some little openings here for where you mixed the paints. So I'm gonna make some of those lines. And then there's some here. Okay, now we're gonna create our paint set, and we're gonna be tracing a little circle. So I'm gonna help you take this part out, and we're gonna just be tracing one of the circles in our paint set. And I'm gonna be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. One. Just gonna try to equally space them. Also going to be adding a little brush to our artwork. So I'm going to trace around the brush. And then of course I'm going to need to add the details. So this part is the bristles. This part is called the ferrule. And then of course I have my handle, and I'm going to add some little lines here, like so. Now I'm ready to outline. Last thing I'm gonna do before I add some color to my paint palette is I'm gonna add a little shadow underneath. So I'm gonna pick one edge, and I think I'm gonna just pick this bottom edge. And I'm gonna lightly rub a little bit of pastel here. Just a really light edge, because I'm gonna smear it in just a minute. And on the bottom of my brush. Then I'm going to use my finger, and I'm just going to give it a little massage to look like a little shadow. Now I get to add color to my paint set. Actually, I'm going to add a little here. Once I've added my colors in there, I'm gonna make it look even more realistic by making my own color mixing in the little color mixing area. So maybe I take blue and mix it with a little bit of yellow, and I get some green. I'm gonna try my other primary colors like red and mix it with yellow to get orange. And then my last one, blue and pink to make purple. Maybe I want to try some other color swatches here. Another really fun technique I'd like for you to try is where you take some water and you put it on your paper in a puddle, kind of like I'm mixing in my little paint tray here. And then I'm gonna mix up one color and drop it into the puddle, and it kind of explodes. And then I'm gonna add another color next to it and see how it kind of mixes together. Maybe I have a little puddle on my paper. And of course, I'm gonna wanna give my brush some color. I'm gonna make my brush purple. Okay, we can even give it a little splatter by just bringing back the bristles and splattering it down on the page. Let's do one more color. This is the last thing we're gonna do, so make sure you're splattering last.